Hey guys, my name is X Factor. Welcome to some hot new gameplay from the They Shall Not Pass DLC, available now to premium users that have access to CTE, other known as the Community Test Environment. This is the Conquest map, Soissons, and this is the new Behemoth, aka Death Ship, known as the Char 2C. It's not something you spawn into from the spawn screen, but rather get to its spawn point. And it does this little warping thing, which you're going to see in a second. It moves you backwards. So we're going to talk a little bit about this and show some footage as we take down multiple heavy-style tanks in 2 shots. Now, what is not your friend? Mobility. For all intents and purposes, you cannot turn while moving forward. You have to take the tank in a complete spot and then rotate the tank slowly. Now, a couple times when I was banking up, I was able to turn the tank. But again, it's something that's very slow. And you're going to see as I get close to these buildings on this road, it makes the tank really tough to move. In fact, I actually get stuck here because what's on my left side of this tank. So it's something I would really need to, if I was going to do it over, back up completely. You just saw a disable from across the map. So here's something that I'm kind of stuck on, and I need to back up and kind of move again. So where this tank spawns, more than likely you're going to want to take it to E and D, because this AB push from this side is extremely tough. Now, another drawback to this is not just the mobility. You do not have a secondary shot. All your other gunners have to cover your angles. Your turret actually can be disabled, which can get you in a little bit of a bind, which you'll see at the end here. And verticality, you do not have a ton. So if you're looking up on this far angle, if you have this side of the map, you're already at a pretty big disadvantage if you spawn the Char 2C and are able to get into it. That's pretty much max angle. Got a kill, splashed on the other heavy tank, and disabled just like that. So from this range, it's a 2-shot kill from the front. And of course the side. Now the question is there damage mitigation based on the angles? That's something I haven't figured out yet. And here you see me still trying to figure out some of the mobility issues. But this thing is an absolute beast. But not just verticality limitations, but you also have side to side. You cannot see all the way back. You're actually going to be looking at around probably 250 to 270 angles, or 270 degrees or so, or maybe even a little bit less. So you really have to depend on your back gunners. And just like any other heavy armored vehicle in Battlefield 1, it's only as good as the infantry around you. So if you see a Char 2C, get ready to collect the free kills, because the enemy team is going to do everything and anything to take you out, which you're going to see in the future of this footage. It absolutely gets nuts. There are prone people AT rocketing and trying to get their AT nades out, or support players trying to come up to you and give you a little lumpy, or hit you with the mortar from afar. It is free kills from infantry, but this thing can absolutely take a pounding. Now, the question you're going to have is it repairable? And that is no. We had multiple squad members jump on with a repair tool, and to no avail. And frankly, that would be quite OP, because remember, you can place this on the flag, you can back it up, and you can't PTFO if you can ever figure out the mobility and get to one of the flags. And each time I get close to a flag, there are just a lot of infantry all over the place, which really limit my ability to push. And then you can see some of the angles available to you as the driver, and of course the primary gunner. Remember, this thing wrecks armor, so it's best to focus on that first, as it seems the respawn timers are extremely quick on CTE right now, or non-existent, because in the time that this video was recorded, we killed multiple heavy pieces of armor and quite a few infantry. So just as I start thinking that I can actually get on A, I start to have some mobility problems again and start getting pushed. And you're going to see how bad people want to take this thing down and see how much damage it can take. AT rockets seem to do 2 or so damage. Obviously, field cannon's going to hurt a little bit more. And you see another heavy tank just get hit for 78 in the front. More than likely disabled, not going anywhere. Drop the second shot, boom, goes the dynamite. So we're going to cut to the live gameplay, kill the comms, so you guys can enjoy the rest of this footage. What do you guys think of the new Dreadnought, the Char 2C? As always, guys, thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you guys soon.
In Ordnung, aussteigen. Sie dürfen dieses Ziel nicht kriegen, verteidigt es. drüben ist ein Sanitäter. MG, seid vorsichtig! Sanitäter, da! Wir müssen das Ziel erobern! Da vorne ein Sanitäter! Das Ziel! Erobert das Ziel! Feindlicher Reiter, da drüben! Feindlicher Panzer in Sicht!
We have taken objective Duff.
Maschinengewehr gesichtet! Sturmsoldat in Sichtweite!
We have taken objective Butter.
Da drüben ist ein feindlicher Sturmsoldat! Sturmsoldat! Haben Sie ihn im Auge!